music live. It's your music live.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Happy Eclipse Day, everybody. Yeah, this is Your Music Live, brought to you as it is each and every week by our wonderful friends at DistroKid. Yeah, if you're an independent creator, an artist, a musician, you want to get your stuff onto Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, Deezer, Tidal, Snapchat. Oh, it goes everywhere, man. DistroKid got you covered. Save yourself 7% off your first year on any DistroKid plan using the link up above or down in the description. My goodness, I know we are a day later here for those watching the live show, but we have an amazing array of live independent music to play for you here today, just as we do each and every week. And I want to start us off in style with someone who's been around the traps for about 199 of those 199 episodes, and that's our old mate Alex Backus, who says, "Hey Pete, YMLers and CRRers, I hope that you're doing well and are having a nice Easter break. Here's my first tune for 2024, which is called Break and Scream. Let's rock. All the best." From Alex. I think this one is going to kick things off in exactly the right style here on Your Music Live.
This is Noise. Hit the floor! Yep. Hit the floor! Yep. Bow! 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 'Cause I'm about to break.
Oh, Alex, bringing us in style. Very, very different from the sort of stuff we've heard from Alex, but with that same kind of underlying vibe of the really cool sort of drums and bass. But yeah, just the energy in that one is amazing. In fact, I'm going to write the word energy. You know why? Because I'm doing something different today here. Instead of commenting and doing things, I'm going to pick one word that describes each track. And by the end of the show, we're going to have a YML 199 word salad. So let's see what words we've got. So if you want to play along at home, throw your word for each track that you hear as you go. Like it's just, I don't know, we can give lots of detailed comments, but sometimes you just like, boom. Maybe screamy would be another one. Yes, with the beeps. Where's the beeps at, Alex? That we got the screams instead of the beeps. Very cool stuff indeed there from Alex Backus. Couple of bits of housekeeping for you folks. Yes, we're brought to you by DistroKid. Yes, you can submit your own song over there by using the link there or down in the description. As Thomas says, you can become a channel member. You can also join us on the Patreon. And if you hit the like button down below, that's a freeway. That's the freeway. It's your highway to the freeway to be supporting your friends and me here on Your Music Live. Yeah, let's get those thesauruses out there now. Should we play another song? Absolutely. Now, I know these lads, it's after midnight. They've probably had a big one. So we're going to play some Indigo Sunsets because Andy and Stu have been at it again. Hi, yet again, Pete. It's only Andy and Stu again. Only. Yep, another tune done and dusted, and we are now just one song away from getting this bloody album done. The next tune is called The Blame. Lyrics are pretty self-explanatory for this one. Really had a lot of fun with this, and again, we have learned to keep our tracks a lot shorter these days. Another 2.5 minute job here. Also very proud of our Stu here. Not only did he do a sterling job with the dance parts of the video, but he also played harmonica live, a first for us. Take care, my friend, and thanks again for your massive support. Well, thank you to the Indigo bloody Sunsets because they make some great music. This one's no exception. It's called The Blame. We're playing it for you live. Your Music Live. It's on the air.
Times a day. The truth is I don't listen to what you say. I don't walk the walk, but I can talk the talk. Anything you want to hear me say. But it's all just a game until I get the blame. Well, I get told this 1,000 times a day. You just wanna have it all your way. I don't walk the walk, but I can talk the talk. Anything you want to hear me say. But it's all just a game until I get the blame. Even if it's raining outside, I always get the blame. And you point your finger at me, girl, the outcome's just the same. And if the shoes don't fit so good, you always go insane, but then you wait until I get the blame. But it's all just a game until I get the blame.
The Indigo Sunsets finally learnt to make a 2-minute song that we can play the whole thing of here on Your Music Live. Very cool stuff there from the lads. Love it a lot. Lush is what I'm going to say about that one because the guitars, the vocals, there's some really nice hidden buried harmonies in there. So I know the boys have spent a lot of time crafting that one. Really, really nicely done and well worth a listen. Looking forward to hearing the album. Yeah, that would be absolutely a floor filler. So very cool stuff there. One word is vibes. There you go. Vibes, got the vibes, we've got the happies, smooth. There you go. So yeah, I reckon we're all on similar tracks. Welcome aboard again. Thank you for being here. Thanks everyone for coming here a day late. I do appreciate you. Yeah, a few things going on around here. I'll tell you about them as we go through. It's like a 2-hour slow burn story where you get to find out a little bit about what goes on in my world while we listen to some cool music together. Just a casual, relaxed, fun time here today. That's all we're offering. If you're up for it, let us know. All right, let's play another track. We're going to stay over in the UK with our mate Sticks for Guns, who unfortunately had to tootle off to bed because it is after midnight there. But he says, all my tunes are recorded in GarageBand on the iPad, still discovering new sounds and techniques. It feels limitless to me. Could you please play from the 1 minute mark? I can indeed. So this is our mate Richard. Sticks for Guns is his artist name. He makes amazing sounds, and we're going to listen to one here. It's called Every Day I'm Here. Sticks for Guns on Your Music Live. I reckon golden synths. Is that technically one word? Yeah, it is always a journey. Journey would have been a good word, Patrick. I've already written my word down. I wrote ethereal. I don't know why, but that's just the word that comes to me when I listen to a lot of what Sticks for Guns puts together. But yeah, it just has this really spine-tingling stuff, isn't it? Like you just hear those synths and just the way he constructs it with all the space and the stereo field. Like, man, it's the sort of stuff that would be good to watch the eclipse too. Yeah. I've already seen that Mark and Tom and some other folks were out at the eclipse. Tell us your eclipse stories because, yeah, it would have been cool. I like that sort of stuff. And I've already said, I've warned folks, if there's any technical issues today, I'm blaming it solely on the eclipse. Thomas says, followed all the precautions so the eyes are fine. Honestly, the slow drive was way worse. Yeah. Psychedelic, mesmerizing. Oh, there you go. Phenomenal. At Ohio, you're 100%. There you go. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it if you did get to see it. And hopefully it didn't freak out too many birds and wildlife and cause the apocalypse to rain down upon us. As I'm sure there was some cult out there praying to the sun and the moon and going, "This is the end, my only friend, the end," or something like that. Hey, should we keep the UK party going with someone we haven't heard from a little while? It's our mate No Emmis, who says, "I had a lot of stuff to deal with over the last year and walked away from all music and online outlets such as YouTube. I was until I was in a better place. We're not there yet, but moving in the right direction. So this is an upbeat, happy track to kick things off once again." Well, it's always great to hear from our mate Si. This is No Emmis, and this is Homecoming, appropriately titled, here on Your Music Live. Great stuff from Si. Yeah, brilliant work there. Soaring is a great word for it. I've gone with uplifting. There you go, Doug. We're on the same wavelength, mate. Very uplifting, isn't it? And I love to hear that. Like, I love hearing the stories behind it. The reason that when I ask for submissions, I ask you to write a sentence, it's not or two about your song. It's because I love that. I love that part as much, if not more, than the song sometimes, because it's great to hear how it goes. Yeah, anthemic, effing great. Bring on the effing words. Epic. There you go. Yeah, I like it. I like the songs, and I like going with this one word because again, we're going to get a page full by the end of the show. Thank you to Sai. Good to see you back creating again, mate. We'll grab one more song, and then I'm going to tell you a little bit of something about our friends at DistroKid because they are our major sponsors, and they're sponsoring for a vast majority of the nearly 200 episodes of this show. So we love DistroKid, and I'm going to tell you something cool about them in just a jiffy. Let's play this one, though, from Nigel Parker, who says, I wrote this ages ago, totally forgot about it, and now have resurrected it. It's a bit of a cheesy piano love ballad written in GarageBand, finished in Logic. We love to hear it, and we're going to hear it for you right now. It's called The Words. This is Nigel Parker here on Your Music Live.
Wanted to tell you of these feelings inside. I can't find the courage. I'm trying to hide the way that I need you and the way that I feel. If I just say the words now, am I making it real? I can only hope you hear this song, hear the words I say to you. To give my heart a happy home, help replace the nervousness I've shown, help to make me whole again. And when I am with you, I'm feeling complete. Your heart is the answer. So let me repeat that I'll always need you. That's the way that I feel. I'll just say the words now, I'm making it real. Know that when you hear this song, hear the words I say to you. Help to give my heart a happy home, help replace the nervousness I've shown, help to make me whole again.
Beautiful stuff there from our mate Nigel Parker. Feels. Yeah, Feels is a great one, isn't it? I went with Touching. I just thought that was such a touching song. The beautiful imagery there from the stock footage combined with Nigel's wonderful songwriting and beautiful vocals. Vulnerable, yeah. Like, there's something about putting that out there. Like, you know what, a lot of us hide behind, like, let's rock and roll. Life sucks, everyone sucks, everything's terrible. But to write something heartfelt, put yourself out there, it actually takes a whole lot of courage to do it. So yeah, very, very fitting vocals, beautiful stuff there, absolutely lovely and honest too. Yeah, 100%. Agree with all of those facts. All right, DistroKid are our wonderful sponsors, and you can release an unlimited amount of music with DistroKid for just one low price, $22.99 per year. You can save yourself 7% off that by using the link up the top there or down in the description. And I've shown this before, I know, but I'm in the middle of updating all of my lyrics, and let me tell you, it's taken a while, but there is something in here under the enhance your music where you go into your lyrics where you can kind of cheat. And it's actually been really helping me out. You can see here, look, I made a dent in it. I'm still not far along, but you can see the little green ticks. I've got more lyrics in more songs than I had before. Look, this Recoil one, I've nearly done all of them. And I'm working my way through. But here's the cool thing. You can add lyrics here. And if we go here to plain lyrics for, say, this song, The Tree, yeah, you got this little sucker, the AI guesser. So we can click on this one and we can see, drum roll please, we can see how well it does at guessing the lyrics, and then it's just a tweak from here. And as someone who doesn't do a great job of keeping my lyrics for all of my different songs, this is saving me a butt ton of time, I can assure you. I gave it the longest, most complex song with a bunch of key changes and a whole lot of words, so it's taken a little while, but there it goes. 30 seconds? Here we go. Oh. This one hasn't done great for the first one, because the first ones are like, whoa, whoa, whoa. So it's like, oh, tell you what. So I'm going to have to change up that, just all the O's. But here we go. So I try to do it right. Now you're somewhere out of sight and I'm feeling like I'm kind of nervous, wondering when you'll come back to me. And I'll wait for you by the tree in the school, by the tree in the school. You count on me to be there for you, to be there for you. So there's not a whole lot of stuff for me to do here. I just need to tidy this up and then submit it. Now you get basic lyrics for free. So that's going to send you lyrics to Apple Music, Google, YouTube, Amazon, Deezer, and Shazam, or you can use the Lyric Blaster, which I'm actually about to try in a video this week. So subscribe to the channel if you want to see what Lyric Blaster is all about. You can actually get all of the above, plus it'll go to Spotify, Tidal, Instagram, and Facebook, powered by Music Match. And it's one annual fee for all of your songs. So you got 100 songs, you pay $14.99 once, and that'll push it out. And the beauty of that is places like Spotify, folks can then search for your songs by the lyrics. So it's a pretty cool feature. So DistroKid, we thank them. Like I say, they've been around supporting this channel for a very long time, and they help us keep the lights on here at Studio Live today, and they help you get your music out there to the world. So kudos, DistroKid. Let's jump to the cloud of sounds, shall we? For our next song. Let's see if we get an ad. I miss some Lotto Cat. Where's my OGs that remember Lotto Cat? So, yeah, we used to have the ad that would come up would be this cat that's like, you should totally play the lottery. Gambling is great. It always made us laugh. But instead, we are going to play this one from Wojtek Decision. I can never say his name. I'm so sorry. He said it's all made with MIDI, would you believe? Short but lovely. We're going to play this short but lovely tune over here on the Cloud of Sounds, right here, right now, on your Music Live. I have one piece of criticism for you, Wojtek. We want more. That was cool, right? Oh, we're playing something different. Very cool. Yeah, had to be funk, didn't it? The word has to be funk. I've gone with funktacular for that one. Yeah, I said nothing about the fact that these had to be dictionary words. We're not playing Wordle here, folks. I can make up my own words. So, funktacular. Spanky. I love it. Yeah, that was cool, wasn't it? It was just in your face. It did its thing. And then it said, mic drop, I'm out. Love it. Funkalicious. Absolutely. Very cool stuff. Hello, Sean Chandler. Hope you're doing well. By the way, thank you, Danny Gable, for picking up a Studio Live Today t-shirt. Yeah. So if you check out the merch now, I'm slowly sort of changing things up. I've changed the type of t-shirt you get sent out now. So I'm only using the premium tees. Had some feedback that the regular tees were fading too quickly, weren't the most comfortable. The premium tees are where it's at. So Danny, I hope you enjoy your Studio Live Today t-shirt and get many, many, many months and years of wear out of it. There you go. Yes, you can grab the latest and coolest merch right there. And like I say, in the process of updating and adding some new stuff as well. You are the only person in the world that has not played Wordle. Thank you for asking, Leela. Probably not. I got the purple. The purple looks awesome. Yeah, I love the purple. Good stuff. All right, let's continue on here and grab this next tune from our mate over in Germany. We must be talking about Weltenkinder. Yeah, springtime sadness, sweet and bitter, brought to us with floral glitter. He's a poet, and he probably knew it already. This is cool. You're going to enjoy this one. This is just pure fun times. This is Weltenkinder, and this is Your Music Live. And I hope you're having fun.
Lost and bitter.
Kinder delivering on exactly what he's saying there. Unique ability to make songs both cheerful and kind of dark simultaneously. Yeah, absolutely. I'd have to agree with that. Bouncy, adventurous. Hello, Lizard Day. How you doing? Spring. Yeah, boingy, boingy, colourful. Yeah, I actually had already written down Barry's word here, springy, because it's springy and it's also kind of bouncy and springy. Know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're with me. A toe tapper for sure. Quite light-hearted for Weltenkinder. He's usually a little deeper and darker than that, but yeah, very cool stuff from our friend. Let's you and me stay in Germany, shall we? Because guess what? We got some new PA. Pronounce it alternative. Let's talk about something deep today with PA. Let's jump over and give this one a spin. This is called Exclusion. Diagnosis on your music.
I was so young when I thought the world was ahead of me. Oh, little did I know was the best that I should see. Look, nobody's here, nobody to bother me now. And I knew it all along. I knew they would go the first time we ever met. So now it's just me again, and all the memories I keep, and all the memories I keep. You don't know, you don't know, you don't know how it feels. You don't know, you don't know. Book lying on the old leaves, like an old soul hiding in a lost dream. You don't know, you don't know, you don't know how it feels. You don't know, you don't know, you don't know how it feels. Like the desire to relive and live again, meeting the same people twice.
PA, baby. Yeah, Stark. Yeah, it's definitely got a start. I also love the bass line. I'm a sucker for octaves when it comes to a bass line. Bring on some octaves, I say. Really cool. I've gone for intense because PA has this level of intensity that I think is almost unmatched. Definitely brilliant. Industrialicious, Aaron, bringing it. I love it. Hello, Jade Star. I hope you are doing well here today. PA Perfect. There you go. Sounds great through my earbuds and nice mixing. Yeah, captivating. It pushes. Pushy. Yes, PA is pushy. Good stuff indeed. If you're just joining us, quick bit of housekeeping. This is Your Music Live. We are brought to you by DistroKid. If you're wondering, what's all this music? Where do I find it? Description. It's all there. If you're here on YouTube, jump into the description right now. Every single song, every artist is there. The ones you dig, go follow them. Go listen to them. Go comment on them, subscribe to them, do all the things. They're all there to take a look at. And yes, if you do want to sign up with DistroKid, save yourself 7% off on your first year on any DistroKid plan. Let's play this next one. This comes to us from Orchestra Eclipse. They say, hi Pete, I got a new original with a new artwork style. This is called Return Journey, and I wrote it as if someone has to return home from an experience or destination. The theme can be interpreted in two ways. Either I'm sad to return or I'm glad to return. Yeah, I've felt both. When you come back from a trip, my wife just got back from a whirlwind Melbourne trip, and I think she's glad to be home, but sad because she had a lot of fun. Seeing the great Tim Minchin written musical, Groundhog Day, which I saw and then said, you got to get over to Melbourne to see Groundhog Day. So she went for a whirlwind visit this weekend. Let's give this one a spin. It is called Return Journey, Orchestra Eclipse on Your Music Live. Yeah, hypnotic, a slow build there. I thought brave as well. There's a BPM that's like, I think it's 40 BPM, that anything below that is like hard to determine a musical tonality to it. And that was like, yeah, really like an old slow train. I've gone with mellow, because it just kind of made me mellow. It's the sort of music that if you've just been rushing for a plane and you sit down on the plane and you're all out of breath and stuff, you just want to be like, ah, somber, hopeful, chill. Yeah, I like it. Thank you, Orchestra Eclipse. I'm going to play one more song, and then you know what we're going to do. You know what time it is. Who wants to play My Fire Beat? Yeah, let's do it. So after this song, I'll be revealing a code word, and all you need to do is put that code word into the chat, and you will have a chance to have one of your songs played right here, right now on the show without having to go on any playlists or wait or do any of that sort of business. So we'll do that in jiffy. After this one from Deceits, they say a song about love. Or is it? Well, I don't know. They said it is. Let's give it a spin. This is Deceits here on Your Music Live. Yes, perfectly frantic, doesn't it? It has that kind of organised chaos feel to it, doesn't it? A mystical fairy tale. Yeah, a little curish, a little sort of Brit rock pop kind of style. Stu Cash loves it. Bop and goodness. Yeah, absolutely. I've said it was driving, like just from the word go, that I love that rhythm, that drum beat. Cool video too. Well done. Deceits. Isn't it amazing that these artists and bands that I've never heard of. Have I told you lately how much I love doing this show? Like, just discovering all of this talent and these amazing artists is ridiculously good and great fun and good for the soul, I say. Yeah, the drums. Dope. There you go. And the punk bass, exactly. So good. Hello, Thomas, by the way. Thomas J. Is that Thomas Jack music? Thomas J music. I don't know. We've got lots of Thomases around here. We're lousy with Thomases. You know what? Let's make that our code word. Let's go. Hashtag Thomas, because there's so many cool Thomases out there. We're making it. We've got Thomas the Tank Engine. We got Thomas Christ. We got Thomas McKinley. We got, what other famous Thomases are there? Name your most famous Thomas, apart from Tommy Jack, apart from Thomas Christ. Who's the most famous Thomas that you can think of? I'm trying to think. Yeah. There's lots of them out there, isn't there? All right. And Thomas is a good surname as well. So go you Thomas. Hashtag Thomas. I can't get past Thomas the Tank Engine, which, by the way, used to be really... Thomas Edison, yeah, it would be Edison, wouldn't it? Probably the most famous Thomas or Tank Engine. Tom Green. This is the Tom Green Show. It's not the Green Tom Show. It is my favorite show because it is my show. If it was your show, you'd probably like it more than I do, but it's not your show. It's my show, and it's Tom Green Show. Sorry. I watched a little bit of Comedy Channel back in the day. All right. While we wait on the hashtag Thomases to come into the chat, how about we go over to the Cloud of Sounds and play us another little ditty? This one comes to us from Ezekiel Mianskum, and he says, this song came out of left field. I was improvising on the keyboards, just doodling around with the sounds in Logic, and I played this melody going up and down the white keys, and when I heard that, the whole thing was in my mind, and I figured out the lyrics is the story of a journey of a young couple to marriage. I don't know why I chose that story, but it fitted the music. Cool. And it's called Dancing in the Dark, which is cool because I played Bruce Springsteen's Dancing in the Dark in my dark hour on the weekend. Let's give this one a wee spin, shall we? Here on Your Music Live. Ezekiel Janskum. Ezekiel Mianskum, a very cool tune. Sounds like something off the Dirty Dancing soundtrack or something like that. Yeah, what an earworm of a track that one was. The synth bass, the arpeggios, the vocals. I've gone with nostalgic for that one because that kind of brings me back. That sort of sounds like a 60s style. Or maybe a little Talking Heads, maybe a little 80s style as well. Let's be honest, the 60s, 70s, 80s, they all kind of worked together, didn't they? Very cool indeed there. Oh, we've started on the Tom Green chat here. Yes, my bum is on the Swedish. Yeah. Tom Green was a wacky dude. Probably still is. 80s vibe for sure. Yeah, I got sort of a 60s vibe personally, but hey, that's the good thing about music. Hello, Gordon Lee Weaver, by the way. I hope you are doing well, my friend. Should we do this draw? Let's do this giveaway. We've got 16 folks who put Thomas in the chat. We'll turn Ezekiel back up a little bit. And let's give this one a spin. Who's gonna win a playoff studio live today? Is it gonna be Paul O'Farrell? It probably is gonna be one. Yeah, I'm hearing the 80s now. I'm hearing the Cliff Richard vibes to that one. Wired for sound. Yeah? No? Tom York. There you go. How could we have forgotten Tom York? And he even spells his name that way. There you go, Paul. You have won the Thomas challenge. Paul has won the Tom challenge. Yeah. Good job. So Paul knows the drill here. All he needs to do is put his artist name, the name of the track, and the name of the platform here in the chat. So all you need to do is plain text, no links, Paul O'Farrell, Wobbly Ashtray, whatever your artist name is, YouTube, SoundCloud, wherever, and name of song. And we'll play that one up next after we play this one. I don't know what the tip of the hat thing was there. That was a bit weird. All right. After we play this one. Today I'm a day late. This is usually I'm usually well into my not quite my day off by now. I'm usually doing GarageBand Weekly. They say you can play any track from Sound. My preferred track 2 or 3, I think, which I think they've queued us up to track 2. So we'll play this one. This comes from Unshackled Spirit. Sounds cool. Let's give it a spin.
I've been down that road before. Took the exit, reversed my course. I've been down that road before.
Oh, I like it. Very cool. Yeah, kick-ass guitar from, what's that? Sal Caruso. So there's lots of things here in the thing. Sal Caruso, Jaded Soul, and then it says Unshackled Spirit. I don't care who it is. It was rocking. It was cool. It was nice guitar. Yeah, nice vibrato on the voice, some groovy, awesome tones. Yeah, I'm just gonna write tones on that one because that had tones out the wazoo. I agree with that one. And a cool voice as well. Nicely done. Sorry, that just sort of came and went and was quick and then it was gone and it was done. Very cool stuff indeed. Now, Paul has asked for a track here on the YouTube. Says, worst thing that could happen acoustic from Paul O'Farrell. Let's see how well this YouTube search engine can find this. Worst thing that could happen acoustic. Is it going to find it? Is it going to find it? It has. Look at that. Look at that. Instant success. So let's play this one. This is the acoustic version of Paul's track, Worst Thing That Could Happen. The winner of our Play My Fire Beat here on Your Music Alive.
And when they hear an Irish tune, they tempt their feet anyway. It's the only music that brings people to their senses, I think.
You might die, leave me alone. You might live, leave me alone. You might go, leave me alone. Leave me alone. What would I do if you left me alone? What could I do but stop at home? Stop at home, see what the day might bring. Stop at home, thinking these things. Thinking these things, what will it bring? I might do anything to bring you back. I might die, fade to black, fade to black, fade to black.
Paul, that is cool. Cool, Paul. Excellent stuff there from Paul O'Farrell. Yeah, a little bit of violent themes. I've gone with passionate. Because you know this if you've watched the show before and you've heard me rant, but I love when you can hear someone's passion just oozing through a song. And Paul sang that one with it. I always said raw, but it's not just raw; it's passion. Yeah, you're actually putting your heart and soul into it. You can put your mouth and your lungs into it, but it's not until you put your heart and soul into a song that it really kind of comes through. Yeah. That's the way I look at things anyway. I'm just updating here, putting Paul O'Farrell in as our Play My Fire Beat winner. Put a little fire emoji next to him there in the description so that you can go and relive that one after the show. And for those watching on the replay, by the way, hello to you. I hope you're doing okay. I know that the timing's not perfect for everyone. It's very late for our friends in the UK and Europe. And because of the change of date and time, I know that Frank Terzo's doing his Community Pulse show at the same time. Hey, it's the time changes. It's the daylight saving, and the good part of us having an absolute veritable plethora of live streaming content these days is that we kind of overlap sometimes. And that's just the way it goes. But guess what? Replays exist. You can watch us on the flip side if you're missing the live show. We are here live. This is Your Music Live. We are coming towards the end of our first half, although Pete's a bit behind for a change. No. So we better crack on and play this one. It's Michael, aka Zland Band. Where is he? He says this song is called Shadows, a love song, currently crossing the Atlantic towards Rotterdam. There you go. You never know. Where in the world, it's like that old Carmen Sandiego game. Where in the world is Michael, aka Zland Band? Well, right now he's over in Rotterdam. Zland Band in Rotterdam. Let's give this one a spin, shall we? Here on Your Music Live.
There can be no doubt what this is all about. If nothing means to fall, I would stumble to a crawl. If ever this would end, I would be shadowed, like shadows need the light. I need your love tonight. I've searched for the sweetness of life, found emptiness and more behind every door. If ever this would end, I would be shadowed.
Oh man, I chose my word too soon. I went with serene, but you're right. It's emotional, it's soft, it's fragile, it's heartfelt, it's serendipitous, it's bittersweet. Oh, outstanding stuff there from Michael. See, Michael's been around since basically the beginning, probably the beginning of Your Music Live, and he continues to create really good, amazing stuff. Yeah, very Dylan, a little Tom Waite. Yeah, just that almost spoken vocal. It is really cool that Michael is injecting a lot more lyrics and spoken word into his songs of late. Well done indeed. We're going to have to get a wriggle on here. I'm going to keep things moving along. This is Happy Ron and Friends. What will people think? What if it didn't matter? It doesn't. It really doesn't matter what people think. So this is What If It Didn't Matter, sung by Kesey Timmer. A little Happy Ron inspirational tune.
What if you could take all your scars and turn them into your superpower? Would you spend less time running in circles and more time singing in the shower? What if what you thought about yourself meant more than what other people did? What if you didn't have to be afraid? Would you live? What if it didn't matter? Would you dance like nobody's watching you? Start your happy ever after? Or what if nobody was stopping you? And tell me, would it really make a difference if you couldn't run any faster? What if looking back in the end, it doesn't really matter? What if all that worrying's for nothing? Doesn't ever do you any favors? What if you could just start traveling and figure out the details later? If happiness wasn't just a feeling, wouldn't that be something worth chasing? If all we really got is right now, then why you waiting? Oh, what if it didn't matter? Would you dance like nobody's watching you? Start your happy ever after. What if nobody was stopping you? Tell me, would it really make a difference if you couldn't run any faster? What if looking back in the end, it doesn't really matter? Yeah. It doesn't really matter.
Really nice. From the heart. Wow, that was super cool. Happy Ron, writing some absolute great songs. Very cool. Yeah, someone other than Ron singing, I know. Good chord progression, really hits home. And it's true. I try to tell my children on the... I've said honest, by the way, on that one, because I just think that's really honest, that song. Yeah, I try to tell my children every day, soulful, yeah, that, man, I know, we waste so much of our lives worrying about what other people think instead of doing what we want to do. And I get it, especially for like teenagers and kids, and, you know, you can feel awkward and you can feel judged and you care about being cool and all that sort of shit. But really, at the end of the day, you do you, boo. Anyway. We're going to move on. It's Uncle Mike and the Detention, one of my favourite band names. He says, "Hi Pete, hope all is well with you. Been a while since I've submitted a track. However, I would like to submit my new track for consideration for your music live show. This song is about a dream I had and its meaning. I wrote the original, the song and music, and Validum, my wife, and my friend Alvaro sang some cool vocals. We even got our 7-year-old son to do a vocal line in the outro, which he was very excited about, fueling the next generation. The track was recorded on Band, produced by David Asher. The video was made on Final Cut Pro and produced by me. Thanks for listening and considering my song for your show." Very welcome. Let's give it a spin. This is Uncle Mike and the Detention, Snake in My Head.
Sliding through the catacomb in my head where a threat is assumed. Anxiety looms, happiness consumed, despair too soon. Did some research the next afternoon. The snake's a symbol of toxic people under the spell of doom.
Very bad dream, wake up with a scream in a cold sweat, fearful of the threat.
We all have experience with snakes in our lives. Immoral people wielding knives, poison everything alive. With a dark energy and evil vibes, feeds off your kindness and thrives, creates a web of deception and lies. Your peace is what deprived, no happiness in our lives. Snake in my head, snake in my head. Ain't no peace.
Phantasmagorical, acid, trippy, yikes. Yeah, I've gone with trippy. I'm with you, Conan. That's the trippiest thing I've heard in a long time. Loving it, loving all the vocals in there. And you and I will both have to go back and listen to the end of that one to hear the 7-year-old vocals in there as well. But yeah, I could hear that kind of floating around in the background, some other vocals jumping in there. Very cool, fun visuals on that one. And yeah, very avant-garde stylistically for sure. Excellent work. So we are going to have to get a move on because, again, always running late. Why so late, Johns? Someone we haven't had on the show for a while, but always makes amazing music. On the other end of the spectrum is our mate Wind Talker. That's Randy Motz. And he says, "Here is Unki Maka from my March 15th album release, Earth Songs. Embedded in Native American tradition and culture is the understanding that it is their duty to care for Grandmother Earth. Unki Maka, they believe that the earth is the mind of the people as the people are the mind of the earth. And this song musically reflects that belief." Love it. Great story behind this one. And if you haven't heard Randy's stuff before, he plays like Native American flutes and instruments and just amazing stuff. So enjoy this one from Wind Talker here on Your Music Live. Absolutely. Pure bliss and bliss. Pure peace and bliss. You got to be careful saying peace and bliss, don't you? Yeah, spirit dream. Calming yet hopeful. Soothingly beautiful. Yeah, I've gone with tranquil. I was going to say ethereal, which is what Scott said as well. And definitely it's that as well. I just happened to have already used that one, so I went with tranquil. Beautiful stuff there from Randy. And Randy's been a long-time member of the Create, Record, Release Facebook group. I've known him for quite a while. And in fact, go and check out the interview. Save it for later. I've just thrown it in the chat here. Or just search Pete Johns Wind Talker. I did an interview with Randy if you wanted to know more. He's amazing dude, travels around the country, around the US with his wife and in like an RV, and creates music on mobile, and just does great stuff. So brilliant to have Randy back creating music and back on Your Music Live. Someone who we have had regularly on Your Music Live is our mate Raul Nieves, Los Hombres Sin Ley. He says, hello, Pete. Hope you're having a great show. We really are. Thanks for asking. Here's the latest video from my band in Spain. The name of the song is long and it's in Spanish, but I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm still trying to improve on production values, especially on drums. This was recorded in GarageBand in my home studio. Cheers. And shall I have a crack? People like it when I have a crack at these names, even if I get them horrifically wrong. Plusquam perfecto. Any good? No, nowhere near it? All right. Let's give it a spin here. I'm going to subscribe to these lads because they do good stuff. This is Los Hombres Sin Ley here on Your Music Live. Love it. Love the screaming vocals. What a great tune. And yeah, drum sounds really good. Longing, yeah, emotional, frickin' cool. Well, I just went with rockin' because I think that was a rockin' tune from the lads. And yeah, Raul Nieves, now that we're hearing his band work, loving it. Really good stuff. Thank you so much for sharing that one. I've now subscribed. I'm going to chuck a like over there. You can find that and all the other songs and artists down in the descriptions. Yeah, I like it. Yep, rocking us from Spain. Power and passion in the vocals. And yeah, apologies again for the timing. It's like the middle of the night in Spain. So I know that Raul will be watching on the replay. Keep rocking, my friend, and keep sharing your stuff. Someone who's been sharing their stuff with us for a long time, and I probably should put this in the cover section, but it's not really a cover. But it is. It is our friends Joe and Barry Glenn, who we haven't heard from in a hot minute. This is a poem by Edgar Allan Poe. His last known complete poem, published 1849, created in GarageBand and mastered by Jade. It is our friends Joe and Barry Glenn. What will the body count be on this one? Let's find out. Joe and Barry Glenn, Your Music Live.
It was many a year ago in a kingdom by the sea that a maiden there lived, whom you may know, name of Emily. And this maiden, she lived with no other thought than to love and be loved by me. For she was a child and I was a child in this kingdom by the sea. But we loved with a love that was more than love, I and my Annabelle, with a love that the winged seraphs of heaven coveted her and me. And this is the reason that long ago in this kingdom by the sea, a wind blew out of the cloud, chilling my Annabelle, so that her heart
Beautiful. Lullabilicious. Captivating. Oh, I do. Just so Joe and Barry. Like, it's just perfect. Like, Joe and Barry are themselves. They are unapologetically just what they are. And I love that they've just enhanced their brand over, what they say these days, everything's branding these days. But no, you hear Joe's voice, you hear Barry's guitars, you hear the wonderful instruments and the wind instruments that they bring in there, and it's always so cool. And just some of the chords in there, some of the progressions and the chord movements were really cool. Murder She Sang. Do 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 do. I like it. Sorry, we're getting a bit crazy here. We must be heading towards a break. In fact, we are. We have just two more songs, and then we are going to hit our midpoint. We're going to reveal our featured artist of the week in just a wee jiffy. But before that, Arise has been producing. This is called Contrast Corner. We go from Joe and Barry Glenn to Arise, who said this song talks about feeling confused and frustrated in a relationship where one person seems to be playing mind games. Overall, it's about trying to understand and deal with being manipulated. By the way, that last one, folktastic. Another word you have to be careful saying. Let's play this one from Arise. It's less than 2 minutes, so we get to play the whole gosh darn thing here on Your Music Alive.
Psychoanalyze me back, seems like you already have. Hold up, hold up, gotta get on your own. Better place on. I don't understand how the sand comes closer, trying to make me stay. Only makes me closer. You don't know the game is over. Money gets you everything you want.
Yeah, baby, Arise, your music live. How cool was that? Nope, we didn't want to play another one. Very cool stuff there. Old Sega vibe video, slippery. I like it. I said vibey. Just from the second it started, I'm just like, this is super duper vibey. I dig it in a big bad way. Good stuff. Makes me want to go outside at night. Go outside and just wander around with your dancing shoes on, doing some twists and spins, and why the heck not? Alrighty, we have reached the midpoint almost. This is our penultimate tune before we reveal our featured artist of the week. This is from Gary M. Now, if you don't know who Gary M is, you may know of a little band called the Delicate Giants. Yeah, Gary is the guitarist and the better half of Delicate Giants. Now, you got more than two in there now, don't you, Russ? This is Russ on behalf of Gary M. And he says, hello, Pete. Gary is getting itchy fingers while waiting for the Delicate Giants to get busy again. So here is a sit-down meandering called Nowhere Bar. Thanks from Gary. Cousin Gary, yes, indeedy. We're going to give this one a spin for you here. The last one of the first half, and we're going to play it for you live right here, right now, on your music. I love. I mean, you had me at 6/8 time. You know that anyway. But yeah, showdown, like an Old West showdown, but in New York. Guitar tone and phasing creates atmosphere on all on its own. I know. Someone said foreboding. That's the word that I put down there. It just gives you that anxious feeling, like every note is just hanging, and the chords there, the minor chords used in the structure, it's just perfect. And from what Russ has told me in the past, Cousin Gary is pretty much a one-take wonder. So he produces all of these amazing guitar sounds, and he's just like, he just hears it and feels it and plays it, and it's like, right, done. Print it. I'm out, which is pretty amazing. So very cool stuff there, and a cool way for us to end our first half here on Your Music Live. Before we reveal our featured artist, yeah, angsty, isn't it? Yeah, angsty and brooding and foreboding. The pick this week has a little bit of a Russ and Delicate Giants connection, because it happens to be a song from the Music for Life charity album that Russ put together and released and sold, and proceeds going to charity last year. And as a bit of an apology to Frank Terzo for changing the times and going over the top of his show today, I'm playing a Frank Terzo song. But it's Frank and Friends because this particular track is called Rainfall. And it has, here we go, it has Frank, Laurie's Mismatch, AC Guitar, Gary Hubbs, and Colourful Energy, and Cameron Ego. So a whole bunch of cool people here playing on this track, and I thought it would be the perfect pick for Pete's pick this week, and we're going to play it for you. Rainfall here on Your Music Live. Wrong button. Oh, Johns, when will you ever learn? You gotta press the right button to get these things happening. One moment, please, folks. We just need to find where that fell. There it is. Let's try that. Take 2. User error this time. Your Music Live.
If you sang in key, girl, I would sing along with you.
If you show me how, girl, how you do those things you do,
I do love you. I do love you. If you walk a mile, girl, I'm just another kiss away.
let me stay a while, girl. I'd really love to hear you say
I do love you. I do love you. There's a road in the distance, keeps winding and turning, like a boat on a river. You drift away, you drift away. Why wish for a rainfall if the sun is shining? Why ride on the North Star from a lonely flying? Why wish for a rainfall if the sun is shining? Such a vital sign, girl. It feels so good to hurt so bad.
like a nursery rhyme, girl. Pass me on like summer that
I still love you. But the love kept drifting. Still I call your name, and I'll never say quit till I go insane or spill my brain.
How cool is that? What a group of bloody all-stars there. Frank Terzo and friends on that track. And yeah, you can catch Frank and his Community Pulse show right now. And again, sorry for the timing of things. Like I say, this time of year just gets a bit weird and wacky with all the stuff going on, and with the daylight saving time changes, and me having to change things up because I wanted to make sure it was music related. I wanted to make sure that my wife could get over to Melbourne to see Groundhog Day the musical, which she did, and she loved and was cool. And yeah, my daughter happened to be going on camp as well yesterday, so there was a whole lot going on. But yeah, I can imagine when Russ received that one for the album. And yeah, if you haven't checked it out, it's the all-stars of the community. You got everyone you know and love is represented on that album, including, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, Russ, but I reckon the artist that I'm about to play as our featured artist this week, I'm pretty sure they have a song on that album as well. I have decided that it's been too long for us to have not featured this artist. This is an artist that wears so many different hats, has so many different bands and projects and things going on, but one that has captured my heart, my imagination, and I know they have captured yours as well, is Tierra del Fuego. I love saying the name and I love listening to the music even more. This is the band that when they just randomly come on to my YouTube playlist, I have to stop and listen and I go, who is this again? Oh yeah, this is Brock Ruggles. This is Tierra del Fuego. And this is bloody awesome. My favorite album of theirs is called The Big Wrinkle. It has this album artwork, which you all have probably seen before if you've watched this show before. And this is my favorite song from Tierra del Fuego. They got a brand new one. Well, at least it's one that Brock has just submitted that we're going to close out the show with. But for now, sit back and relax and enjoy my favorite Tierra del Fuego song called Chasm here on Your Music Live.
I keep good books by the bedside for the nights I cannot sleep. 'Cause Popeye has a nightlife and the war is on TV. My mind is running like a freight train, chugging through the night, passing over the overpass of this peculiar life. Well, now what am I gonna do? Hell, I've been right here before, where the walls are crashing and the ceiling's falling and I'm looking for the door. If I can hold it together, well, I might just have a shot, passing over the chasm between what is and what is not. Keep the old boots by the bedside for the nights I have to leave. Yeah, 'cause sometimes there are good times and sometimes she gets mean. And sometimes I introduce myself to a truckload of lightning spite with a mind of its own and a tendency toward chaos in the night. Well, now what am I gonna do? Hell, I've been right here before, where the walls are crashing and the ceiling's falling and I'm looking for the door. If I can hold it together, well, I might just have a shot, passing over the chasm between what is and what is not, passing over the chasm between what is and what is not.
Tierra del Fuego. And here's the thing, I'm not a country fan. I'm not a country fan at all, but there's something about Tierra del Fuego that just rubs me exactly the right way. It's just the songwriting and the groovy feel, just really, really cool. There you go. We brought Doug back into the room to catch it. Yeah, just that Western swing style. Really cool. And yeah, it feels like a live performance, only better. I've just said grooving because I was grooving to that one there. Oh, sorry, I washed my hands and I got a little bit of water on my page here. Welcome back to the big second half here. We got a whole bunch more independent tunes to play for you. We got going to go under the covers or cover. We only got one this week, and we are going to do another Play My Fire beat. We're going to have a lot of fun here in the next hour, so do hang out. Because if you haven't been hanging out, you've missed some energetic, lush, ethereal, uplifting, touching, funktacular, springy, intense, mellow, driving, nostalgic tones, passionate, serene, honest, trippy, tranquil, rock and folktastic, vibey, foreboding, beautiful, and grooving tunes. A lot of adjectives and nouns and verbs, if I do say so myself. Yeah, more steel guitar and you'll be eating burnt food. Yeah, got to watch it when you're cooking dinner. Don't get distracted by the cool music coming out of this show. Jonathan Linton. If I can only have one cover in the Under My Covers segment, let it be a Jonathan Linton tune, and he's tackling one of my favourite singers, my favourite singer-songwriters of all time, the one and only Phil Collins this week. So let's take a listen and a look at what Jonathan is up to.
Just one more night, oh, one more night, 'cause I can't wait forever. Give me one
'cause I can't wait forever. I know there'll never be a time you'll ever feel the same, and I know it's only words, but if you change your mind, you know that I'll be here, and maybe we both can learn. Please give me one more night, give me just one more night, give me one more night, 'cause I can't wait forever. Give me one more night.
Jonathan Linton attempting songs that I'm not brave enough to do. What? Oh, no, I would not have a crack at that. I've said pipes for that one. I've started my second half here. Here's our second half breakdown, and pipes on that one because I'm a little bit jealous. I'm jelly of Jolo's pipes. Jolai? Jonathan Linton? I don't know. Good stuff there. Yeah, round of the pause for Jonathan Linton on that one. All right, let's kick in to a big second half now. The second half is slightly shorter than the first half because we're an hour and a half in. So let's start with this one from East Virginia Studios, who say, I wrote this song after watching a movie with a very similar storyline. It spoke to me and reminded me of someone I used to know, somebody that I used to know. Let's give this one a spin. This is Know What I'm Missing. East Virginia Studios on Your Music Live. Virginia there. Very cool stuff. And I've said heartfelt on that one. We've discussed it before. Whenever someone writes about, serving and war and I've got very strong opinions, but I also have a lot of empathy and sympathy for folks who are involved in it. So definitely hits home. And the snare, the marching cadence, just gave it that feel, didn't it? Yeah. Really cool stuff there from East Virginia Studios here on Your Music Live. Thank you, Mark, who pointed out I put a second Arise track. So we'll shift that one to next week because, we want to play one track per artist per week. So I will move that one to next week because we already heard a very cool Arise track and we'll hear another one next week. Scott Brothers Band. Dear Pete, please start this garage band original piece by the brothers at 2 minutes 16 for the last 2 minutes of my song. It features lots of of changes and a guitar solo outro that is melodic and doesn't have too many notes. I like it. I dedicate this song to you because it represents the full sum of my knowledge that I've acquired from your teachings. Thank you, Pete. You are my personal hero. No, thank you. P.S. I broke 1,000 plays on Slaps. Well done. And as you may be aware, slaps.com is DistroKid's free music sharing platform, which I'm going to sign into here because you can sign in using your DistroKid credentials. So sign myself in, and let's jump in to the halfway mark of this one and listen to it coming on out here. This is the Scott Brothers Band here on your Music Alive. Don't forget the delay. I'm actually about to do a video about delay. Good timing. Very cool stuff there. Fleetwood Mac vibes there. Good stuff. Yeah, really captivates the feel of the last warm day of summer weather before the winter sets in. Yeah, I said contrast there because I do love the way that it has a in the middle, and then it just kicks back into beautiful mellow chords, but with a little bit of a vibe. Excuse me. Yes, Happy Ron is back. You're playing a open mic show out there. Good job. Well done. Perfect for New York. Yes, I can imagine that track might be. Not that I know anything about New York because I've only been there. I've been there twice. Been twice, and I've only ever been to New York City. Saw Conan O'Brien show live. Pretty cool. All right. I said contrast, didn't I? Yeah. Let's continue moving on because we are behind, and I want to catch up or get in front maybe. This is John W. Adams says, "Hey gang, I remixed this song from a few years ago. Originally done in GarageBand, I recently remixed it with Logic Pro. As much as I always liked GarageBand, I find that I rely more heavily on the built-in features in Logic instead of purchasing plugins. Just my 2 cents. But hey, that's worth at least a penny." Yeah, true. People that say like the economy of scale you got to think about. Like if you're buying $200 worth of plugins a year, but you don't want to spend the $5 a month on Logic Pro, yeah, maybe you need to think about it because Logic Pro has a lot of built-in cool stuff. All right, let's give this one a spin. This is a lovely love, John W. Adams on your Music Live.
Unheard melody I cannot say. No guitar chord I've ever played. I can't write a poem to make you see the depth of what you mean to me. paint my house to match your eyes. I can't sing or catch my voice. A failed attempt at joyful noise. Anything I say or do is all because my life with you.
Oh, very cool. Do we have to listen to a bit of this, I reckon? Yeah. Some tasty guitar tones in the solo there. Yeah, late night listening. Dark voice and sultry, smoky, jazzy feel, mellow. I went gravelly. I don't know why, just as soon as I heard that, John's voice just down here being all gravelly. It's like, yeah, baby, you know what I'm saying. That just got really creepy, really fast. Move on. Go. Get out of here, Johns. Go faster. All right. Let's play another song. We'll do a Play My Fire beat in just a wee jiffy, maybe after this one. This is from Generation Suicider. They say, written about someone. Someone. Yeah. Just written about someone. Hopefully not me. Unless it's complimentary. We'll find out. Let's give it a spin. Here on Your Music Live. Very cool. Someone was an Offspring fan. Very sort of California punk style there. I've just gone punky. But yeah, adrenaline. Lots of adrenaline going on there. I could play that at the hockey. I don't even think that just because the hockey team I used to do the announcing for was called the Adelaide Adrenaline. Pretty sure they're like the only sports team in the world called the Adrenaline. I've never heard of one before or since, but anyway. Good stuff there from Generation Suicida. I'm going with that pronunciation because if I pronounce it differently every time I say it, then eventually it's going to be right. All right. Should we do a play fire beat? Let's do it. Let's fire up the fire beat engine. And what should we go with? What letter? What word? What combination of words should we go with? Well, we just played a punk song, so I think it makes sense that we go with hashtag punk. Yeah, a bit of a bar fight there. Greetings from Dublin, Ireland. Welcome aboard. Good to have you here. 10 Crimes. If you create music, share your music with us here. We do, in fact, you can join in this one right here, right now, or you can use the link up there or down in the description to participate in Your Music Live. Went a bit Porky Pig there for a minute. A beat, that's all, folks. Wait a minute. Is that's probably not PC these days, is it, with Porky Pig. It's probably considered making fun of people with stutters. And then again, in fact, the whole Warner Brothers crew were just making fun of people. The Thucker and Thuckertash is making fun of us with lisps. And Porky Pig's making fun of people with, and Daffy Duck's making fun of people with manic depressive syndrome because he's like up and down. Anyway, cartoons be weird. Crow on a Wire, hello to you as well. Let's play this tune from Mike Holt. He says, a true story about a colourful character who just loves to fish too much. Recorded in GarageBand iOS. Let's give it a spin. Look at that artwork. Love it. It's called Walleye Joe. You're on Your Music Live.
Let me tell you a story about a man that's known to go by the name of a Walleye Joe. It's a well-known fact for miles around. The Joe catches fish sun up to sundown. Walleye Joe. Joe's been known to have trouble with the law. They even wrote a ticket to his old hound dog. The judge said, Joe, you don't need no bail, 'cause I can't jail a critter with a wagon tail. Walleye Joe. Walleye Joe. Walleye Joe. Ain't nobody better with a fishing pole. Walleye Joe. They once followed Joe toward a secret spot, and the men thought we best get our frying pans hot. But Joe got wise and lost them soon, while he drove away with a whistling tune. Walleye Joe.
You know I respect the whistle. I had to get you to the whistling part there. What a fun song. It's a bop. I just wrote bop. I was going to write fishy, but that would have been a bit weird to call it fishy. Yeah, I know. It's my favourite fishing song ever. Favourite fishing song I have ever heard. You know who aren't fishy? We call this a segue in the biz. You know who aren't fishy? Yeah, it's our friends at DistroKid. In fact, they're kinda awesome, and they've got a bunch of cool features. When you're releasing your music with DistroKid, there's a bunch of cool things you can do, including collaborating with other artists. Yeah, they got their splits feature where you can collaborate with other artists. For instance, I collaborated with Tremor Bear on this track called Just an Illusion. I collaborated with Jade Star Dread Circus on this cover version of Smoke. And yes, you can release cover songs as well with DistroKid. Another thing that you can do with them. And here's the cool thing. If you invite someone to collaborate on your song, for instance, my song Timber song here called Choices, if Jade wasn't already a DistroKid member, she is, but if she wasn't, she'll get herself a really good deal on her first year at DistroKid, so that she can get paid those amazing splits and royalties so we're not going to break the bank with the amount that we make with my songs on Spotify. But what do we say about music? If someone's getting paid for it, if someone's streaming your music and someone's collecting those cents of royalties, might as well be you. Yeah, plus it feels good. Feels good to have your music out there to the world. DistroKid make all of this super duper easy. You can indeed save yourself 7% off your first year on any DistroKid plan. And we thank DistroKid for their support of Studio Live today and Your Music Live. All right, we'll play one more song. One more song and then we'll do the drawing for our Play My Fire beat. Let's grab this tune here from Graham J. Bell, who says, this is a song about a group of mates who have been doing an annual fishing trip to the Darling River for 30 plus years. Age is now catching up with them and they realise that their final trip may not be far away. Did I put the two fishing songs back to back for a reason? If you know my level of laziness, you'll know probably not. But I kind of like it. I like the serendipity of life where it puts probably the two only fishing-related songs that we've ever played on Your Music Live are not only on the same show, but they're back-to-back. Take it away, Graham J. Bell.
the sun sets over the Darling, and now our time has come. Time for us to leave this place, but bloody hell we had fun. As the sun sets over the Darling, I see her one last time. Thank you for the memories, but now I have to leave you behind. We've been coming out here for 30 years to get away from it all. Our annual pilgrimage to Laos, where we had a ball. We drank some beer and caught some fish, and drank a little more. A week with your mates away from it all, you couldn't ask for more. As the sun sets over the Darling, and now our time has come. Time for us to leave this place, but bloody hell we had fun. As the sun sets over the Darling, I see her one last time. Thank you for the memories, but now I have to leave you behind.
Very cool stuff. Graham, I didn't even know you were Australian, mate. Isn't that sad? Oh, very cool. I originally said songwriting because I just love the storytelling of that one, but I've gone Aussie because Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi. Very cool stuff there. I appreciate you sharing that one. And yeah, bloody, like just the Australianisms in there. The Darling, by the way, is one of the major rivers. So we've got sort of two big rivers, the Murray River and the Darling River here in Australia. The Murray River is down here in South Australia and through Victoria and up into New South Wales. And then there is the Darling River, and there's the Murray-Darling Basin, which you guessed it, is where the two big rivers meet. Yeah, very cool stuff there. I like it. I like it. Splendid stuff indeed. Yes, I know. I've not done so well here, have I? It's almost like I've been flat out and didn't coordinate my stuff so well. So yes, I did have Nakurio on the list twice because I think you submitted one and then you submitted a fixed version. I've removed the first one. We're going to play the fixed version. So all sorted. Just means we might finish somewhere closer to on time, which is actually not a bad thing in the grand scheme of things. All right, let's do us this drawing, shall we? We'll continue playing a little Graham in the background while we hit the spin button here. We've got all of our punks in there. Which punk's going to win it? I mean, it's not punk music, but I like it anyway. Let's give her a spin. Who's going to win a bloody play on your music live? Now I'm just kind of sounding British. It's Punks to P. Punks to P. In the house and winning the Play My Fire beat. You know the drill, Punks to P. All you need to do is in plain text here in the chat, no links, plain text, just let us know artist name, platform name, song name, and we'll play it. Simple as that. Easy. Easy peasy, chicken squeezy. All right, while we wait on that one, how about we grab this one from N Step, who says, made via the Soundtrap DAW, this track is set to be officially released on April 21st, 2024. It's the lead single from my currently unreleased second album. Very cool. And we're over here on the cloud of sounds. So let's jump in and listen to this one here from N Step. It's called Air on Your Music Live. In step there. I've got one word for you. Sensational. That's a word, right? Yeah, I just love it. Like the synth sound there with sort of that ducking sound going on there, the side chaining effect. Really cool. Really cool indeed. In step there with air here on Your Music Live. Seem to be getting a lagging stream. There's a solution for that generally. If you press the little live button, your live should always be red. If your live is white on your desktop or your mobile, click or tap on that live and it should catch you up. It'll tell you, it'll say you're 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds behind. If that is the case. Otherwise, you know what, there is a slight lag between what I'm doing right here. YouTube have a built-in maybe 10 to 20 second delay. But yeah, that shouldn't affect you because everyone has that. But it just means that sometimes if you're like, hey, I just made an amazing comment, then Pete didn't even click on it. Well, that's probably because Pete didn't get it in time. There's a small delay there. All the words, exactly. I'm making up words and we're all good. Funktacular and synth-sational. All the words. I have the best words. Oh no, sorry. Oh no, it's bad enough without me reminding you of it. Yeah. Alrighty, the community pulse is still going. Sorry, Frank's show is still going over here. He's got some special guests on there. There must be lots going on here in the community at the moment because that's a long show. That's pushing Thomas and hippie level length of shows there. Let's grab this one from Punks to P. Get Out is the name of the track. Let's see if we can find it. We can. Very cool. All right, so this is the selection of our Play My Fire Beat winner. They say that there's some naughty words around the 2-minute mark. We may or may not make it that far, so but do block your ears if you are offended. This is Punks to P. Get Out. Your Music Live.
I've been tired of shit. I'm onto something now. You're the mushroom cloud in everyone's life. Feed the fire, keep bouncing in the mire, keep bouncing off desire. Every ounce of me is wound up tight, but I'm alright. Hey, you know I'm lying. What you said, keep thinking about what you said. It's what you said. I keep thinking about what you said. Get out of my head with what you said. I keep thinking about what you said. I keep thinking about what you said. Way back in the days, I wasn't plagued of filling a void by hearing your voice. Rotten with ingenuity. Now we crawl to the verbal mirage. Moral bones start breaking from the stress of fear. Ring the alarm when the bomb set. Kill them with no charm. Farm your inner circles of freedom to make them slaves. Thinking about what you said. I keep thinking about what you said. I keep thinking about what you said. Get out of my head. What you said. I keep thinking about what you said. I keep thinking about what you said. Come on. Get the fuck out. Come on.
I wanted to hear the solo and I wanted to hear the F-bomb as well. I'm such a child. Great stuff there from Punks to Peace. That's what I love. I've said fire is my word for that one. I love the serendipity. Is that the word? I like to use it. I never know if I use it correctly. Of doing the Play My Fire beat because it just means that we get to play something just random and we never know who's watching and who's going to win and then what they're going to choose. It's just always so cool. So thank you for sharing that one with us here on Your Music Live. A kick-ass song, or as we'd say here in Australia, a kick-ass song. Kick ass. We say ass. We even spell it differently. We spell it A-R-S-E. All right, let's bring this one on home, shall we? We are gonna be a little. Oh, by the way, congratulations for leasing on DistroKid too. You have chosen wisely. Yeah, the guy Last Crusade. You have chosen wisely. So we're going to play this one from Somewhat Human up next. And they say, while an industrial rock band at our core, Somewhat Human doesn't like to be derived by genre. Oh, no, 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 no. Shelter is a great example of this, combining elements of modern metal into our sound to create something heavy, full of grit, and still us. Hope you all like it. Debut EP Initiation out 4/12, which I've got to flip around, is the 12th of April in 3 days' time. Don't worry, I do my best to try and convert your wacky month day dates around to the correct day month format. Right, Scott? About the only one that's with me here on that one. Wait, yeah, the UK and Scotland and you all use the date month, don't you? Anyway, I'm getting off track here. Let's play this one, Shelter, Somewhat Human, here on your Music Live. Too cool. That effect on the snare and those just toms. I've written rip roaring. My words are getting weirder as the show goes on. As we pass the 2-hour mark, I'm going to probably start making some weird words. But that does indeed slap. Well done. Bloody marvellous stuff there from Somewhat Human. See, it's worth hanging around past the 2-hour mark because you get some absolute gems, some gold down here in the nether regions of the show. Thank you again, everyone, for being here. If you're here live, love you to hit the thumbs up button. If you're watching on the replay, you can also hit the thumbs up button. You can check out all the different things down there. There's the membership, there's the Patreon, there's the ways to engage, the groups that you can join. Because we are all about, remember, this is all about helping folks create, record, and release music. And the bravery that you find folks that contribute to this show and other shows and get your music out there to the world, let it not be underestimated and underappreciated, because it takes a heck of a lot of bravery to bare your soul and your little creative baby. You're just like, please take care of my baby. And you hand it over to us, and we do. We try to do that. All right. Next up, the Alien Surf Agenda. They say, recorded in GarageBand iOS, Legend of the Surfing Yakuza. There are widespread stories. Hang on, I've got to read this in my news presenter voice. There are widespread widespread stories of a world-class secret surf spot in Japan where access is controlled by the local Yakuza boss. Hey, Yakuza like to surf too. One night, the boss was respectfully approached by a man who sought permission for himself and two friends who had traveled from very far away. He presented some exotic artifacts as tribute, merely for the privilege of the audience. Impressed by the show of respect and intrigued by the gifts, the boss granted access for the next day. A day of surfing was followed by a bonfire party. Food, drink, and music flowed freely. Several UFO sightings were reported nearby on the early morning hours. When authorities searched the area, all that was found was an audio recording of surf music. This is track number 11. As with all legends, the entire truth can never really be entirely clear. Those that delve too deep into these mysteries may not find their way home. Yes, let's play it. Oh, too much fun. Yeah. I think there were a few small borrowed melodies in that little section. What do you reckon? Oh, man. Legend of the Surfing Yakuza. Amazing stuff there, and well worth going and checking out the band. And you know what? You know how that you know that they're good. Look at this. Provided to YouTube by the one and only Distro Kid. Yeah, if you want to be cool, if you want to be like the alien surf agenda and get your surf rock out there to the world, go with it. Yeah, we had some Clapton in there. You had some Led Zepp in there, I reckon. It was hard to keep up with. Anyway, good stuff, and thank you for sharing. What did I say about that? Snorkely. Someone had the word snorkely, and I just had to steal that one. And by the way, Mark said, what if I was told to, if I was taken to court, and they're like, now, Mr. Johns, in your own words, describe what happened. And I'm like, it was a rip-roaring time. I was hearing some sensational music and feeling kind of snorkely. And then there was some gravelly pipes and rock. No, yeah, again, making up words. It's fun time. Funktacular. Still my favourite. I don't think I made that up, though. Patrick Clemence is probably going to change the pace of things a little bit, but not in a bad way, in a good way, because Patrick creates some amazing soundscapes, fantastic composer, great guitarist. This is called Back to Square One, and we're going to play it for you right now.
All engine running. Liftoff.
somehow really relaxing, yet really frenetic as well. It's kind of like pushing it, but kind of in a relaxing, groovy kind of way. Do you reckon? I don't know. I like it. Yeah, really nice bass line, really nice clarity, really funky grooves. I'm going to call that one tonerific because I love that guitar tone. That kind of what would you call that? Come on, Scotty, baby. You're my guitar. You're a guitar knowledgeable dude. It's almost like the wah, but it's like the sort of the cupped version of the wah. I call it the teacher from Peanuts effect. Fusion-esque. Daft Punkish. There you go. There you go. Right. See, as we continue on, I think it might actually be the fumes from the Sharpies too. I'm probably just inhaling and it's fontofilantic. Save me, the Deans, please. The Deans say, I went through many iterations of this song until the rather niche subgenre of 60s and 70s choral pop popped into my head. A wry take on the fragile middle-aged male ego. Anyway, hope you enjoy it and keep up the good work. That is from the Deans. And we're going to play this one. It is called Life's a Curse over on the Camp of Bands here. This is the Deans on Your Music Live. Very nice. Very cool stuff. Kind of like the, sounds like the end of like a 80s or 90s movie that you'd put it in there. Yeah, like the orchestration going on. Very cool stuff. The Deans out of Sheffield in the UK, and the link to their Bandcamp is down below if you'd like to go and check them out. I need a word for that, don't I? I think that was just soothing. I'm feeling soothed and relaxed after that one. Very nice. I should make a song using all of these words. That could be the end, the culmination of Your Music Live should be that I have to make a song out of all the words that I've used. I'd change it up pretty quickly. I'm like, that song reminds me of baby, and that song reminds me of love, and that song I'm going to go with the word maybe, and that song dove. Something like that. All right, let's play our next one. This is from Nagurio, who says, "Hi, Pete. I sent in another song earlier. This is the fixed version. This is why I had them in there twice. Sorry for that. This theme is called Up Falling. It represents a nice, calm adventure across the worlds. The multiverse is calling." Thanks for listening. Let's give this one a spin, shall we? Here, this is called Upfall on Your Music Live. I've made up a new word for that. Rad bass. Because it had bass in it and it was rad. No, I really liked that synth tone. I've always said that a lot of people think bass has to be real sub bass and real low down, like using that full sort of octave above works really well, and it worked really effectively in that particular track. So bloody well done there. Good work, worth waiting for that one. Appreciate it. We are over time, but we are at the end, close to the end. We have but 3 songs to go, so you know what that means. Anti-penultimate, penultimate, and ultimate songs. Yes, 3 left to go. And we're going to get a little spacey. Yes, I'm nothing if not a sucker for a bit of a theme. So we're going to play a few spacey related songs, because we're going to start with the King of Rockets. Yeah, baby. I hope all is good with you. It is. The track I'm sending to you is called Spring Loaded, which is track 1 of my new album, Fork the Algorithm. 12 alternative indie rock tracks reflecting my take on life in a rapidly changing world. Thanks for listening, my friend. Enjoy the ride. Haven't heard from King of Rockets in too long. And we're back here on the Bandcamp. So let's give this one a spin, shall we? King of Rockets and Fork the Algorithm's the album. It's called Spring Loaded. Your Music Live. Just thoroughly enjoying that. Yeah, I've just written outstanding. Because that is just really good songwriting. You got that little bit of cowbell, like kind of sound a little bit of Don't Fear the Reaper, a little Blue Oyster Cult kind of sound in there. Yeah, gotta love a bit of cowbell. But really good songwriting, excellent mix, great tones in there, excellent vocals, nice backing vocals. King of Rockets, they're back. And they're doing great things once again. Very cool stuff indeed. Penultimate song time. We've got to get out of here before we all turn into pumpkins. I'm giving Russ the penultimate slot because he says, hello, Pete. Here is Jupiter's Eclipse, taken from our Moonworks Eclipse album. Also, there's an eclipse this week in the States. There sure is. Just happened. I've managed to see an eclipse before. Would recommend the experience if you have a chance. Yes, we got one in a couple of years here in Australia, and I'm thinking about if I can find some way to get to it. It's as usual. It's never like in nice places like Adelaide or Melbourne or Sydney or Brisbane. It's like weird country towns that you get the complete. So see how we go. Anyway, kick back and relax. You know it's good. It's Russ. 8889. It's the Delicate Giants. It's Jupiter's Eclipse on Your Music Live. How good was that one? Russ and the Delicate Giants. Can't go wrong with the Delicate Giants. Spacey. That's what I say about that one. Super spacey. Yes, that's right. It's 2028. So I've got 4 years still to plan for that. And it's going to be sort of through Northern Territory, Queensland, New South Wales. So Dubbo is probably the closest sort of habitable town nearby that would be relevant to go to. So maybe we'll go on a trek, or go up to the Northern Territory, go up to Tennant Creek or somewhere like that. All right, thank you for being here. I know, different day, different time, whole lot of different things going on here today, but I do appreciate all of you who were here with us live on the show. If you're watching the replay because you weren't able to be here live, we love you just as much. In fact, you are part of the family here, because we normally have, over the course of a show, we have a few hundred folks who drop in live, and then we have another few hundred that catch up on the replay. And it's cool because you can just kick back, just throw this on in the background, and when you hear something, be like our mate Doug Kidder. You hear some slide guitar, some steel guitar, and he just comes flying in. All right, who's this? Where do I find them? So thank you again, everyone, for all your contributions. We're going out. This, I think, is one of the best songs to go out with. It's from Fuego. They've said, Pete, this is my band doing our instrumental thing featuring Matt Weiser on the pedal steel guitar. Where are you, Doug? You got to hear this closing number. This is the sort of thing, I'm going to try this, because this is the sort of song that you kind of talk over as you're closing out a show. It's perfect, I reckon. Before we go, though, yes, please join Thomas Christ live tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, speaking with Nate from Crimson Crux about Content ID and CD Baby and the effect on music on shows like this. Yeah, go and check that one out, because you need to know this stuff. Be informed. Look, yes, this show is sponsored by our wonderful friends at DistroKid. In fact, let's say it one more time, folks. DistroKid can help you get your music out there to the world. Save 7% off your first year on any DistroKid plan using the link there or down in the description. But if you're using other distributors or any distributors, you need to know how Content ID, how copyright works. Can anyone else play and use your music? If they do, what happens? Tom will be chatting with Nate about that tomorrow, so that should be a good old time. All right, let's close out with this one and play this Tierra del Fuego track. It's called Steel Guitar Swing in F major, and I would like to say I'd like to hit play. I'd like to play thank you to all the wonderful folks here and the Your Music Live family. A big thank you to our friends at DistroKid for supporting the show. Thank you to all the artists who have played on the show here today. And most of all, and importantly, thank you to you for being here with us today, live on Your Music Live. Please, folks, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and keep creating. And we'll see you next time, right here on Your Music Live. Bye for now.